The following is a collection of clips of interviews and performances of talented Asian American musicians, all of whom have a connection to Houston. These musicians cover a wide range of fields ranging from extreme metal and hardcore to jazz and classical and exemplify the heterogeneity in the Asian American experience. By doing so, we seek to dispel the Asian model minority stereotype. Indeed, not all Asian Americans are diligent, academically focused students who work hard to pursue a professional career in fields such as medicine or law. Not all Asian American musicians are confined to studying and performing classical music. In this video, while we portray very gifted Asian American musicians in jazz and classical music, we also illuminate those musicians on the opposite side of the spectrum, those musicians entrenched in more rebellious, rowdy, and heavier genres of music. In the recent climate of anti-Asian sentiment, it is ever more important to show and celebrate the diverse Asian American representation in American culture.
Well, I was born in Gyeonggi-do, just outside of Seoul, South Korea. And when I was 5 months old, I was adopted by a Caucasian American family in Oklahoma City. That's where I grew up. And I guess when I was a kid, all kids love to do those Disney sing-alongs. Just for context, I was born in 1989. So when I was a kid, it was like the Lion King sing-along, Disney princesses, and we would do school plays. We actually did The Lion King as a school play, so I always loved just doing the musical parts of those. And then when I got a little bit older, I watched the Matrix movies and I got those soundtracks, which is what got me interested in like rock music and heavier music.
There were when I started when I was in maybe high school. High school. I was a teenager, maybe 12, 13. I Actually I started listening to punk rock, like Sex Pistols, and like a friend of mine, a classmate of mine, introduced me to that genre, and then we listened to like Sex Pistols and Black Flag, Minor Threat, and we there wasn't any punks. There was, but we were still young. We didn't know where to go. And Cebu is like a tiny island. It's not like Manila. It's like they have a punk scene or a hardcore scene back in the 80s. And in Cebu, which is a tiny island, we just kind of get like a whiff of, like, we hear the stories about that. But yeah, first year, second year high school, I started playing guitar, learned guitar, and then a buddy of mine like, hey, yeah, let's start a band.
I was born in Herman Hospital, and I guess it's part of the downtown medical center. And my dad actually relocated us briefly to Columbus, Ohio, where he got his doctorate in civil engineering. So I'm the oldest of four. So my sister and brother were both born in Columbus. And I guess that's where I had my earliest memory of anything music related, because um, this red toy piano, this plastic piano about this long, electronic thing, uh, with about 13 keys. And I remember they were multicolored. And at that point, my sister and I are very close in age. Like, I think we're separated by like 16 months. So I don't know if it was meant for me or for both of us, but I remember I just took it under my arm and I'd walk around with it.
My interest in music clearly was immense and very focused. So I kept at it, and then gradually I got better. And then next thing I knew, I was beginning to win competitions. And at one of the competitions, which I didn't win, sitting in the back of the auditorium was a very famous teacher named Sylvia Lee. And she was probably the best teacher in Taiwan then. My parents didn't think that I had any chance to study with someone so good. But apparently she liked my playing. She sensed something musical in my playing. So she said yes when we asked if she could teach. And she did this very brave thing where she would teach in Taipei, and she would dash on the train. The train were very slow in those days. And stop in Hsinchu to teach me. My mom would go to the train station in a little scooter to pick her up and take her back to my place to have a lesson. And then after the lesson, she'll be driven back in my mom's scooter again to hop on a train to continue south to her home. So she was living this incredible commuter's life. And but she believed in me. So, that made me work even harder, because here's this very famous teacher, willing to make these stops and sacrifices to help me. So at least I was not that stupid in thinking that I deserved it. I felt like I had to earn it, So I worked very hard. And then I think at the age 11, I won the national competition of Taiwan.
I come kind of from a musical family, but not really a rock and roll family. So one of my uncles actually is a kind of famous singer in the Philippines. So everyone sings, everyone plays guitar, but it wasn't the type of music that I liked. So, I was more into the heavier music. I liked punk rock. And one of my really first idols, or one of the first people I idolized that made me want to play music, was Joan Jett. So, I found her music when I was about 12, 13, And I thought she was just badass. Like, she played guitar. She was this tough girl. And I totally wanted to be her. And so I got my first electric guitar on my 13th birthday, actually.